Si el amarte es un pecado, pecaré toda la vida. Si el besarte es un delito, prisionero yo sería. Son tus labios contagiosos, esa boca tan divina, ya me tiene vuelto loco. Soy una causa perdida, nunca podrás olvidarme. Soy tu juego en el amor, una fuerza de lujuria en tus noches de pasión. Soy tu amor escondido, un silencio que quema, un secreto callado que te atrapa y te condena. Soy tu amor escondido, tu juguete de gala. Llegué tarde a tu vida, pero así soy feliz. Soy tu amor escondido. Nunca podrás olvidarme, soy tu juego en el amor, una fuerza de lujuria en tus noches de pasión. Soy tu amor escondido, un silencio que quema, un secreto callado que te atrapa y te condena. Soy tu amor escondido, tu juguete de gala. Llegué tarde a tu vida, pero así soy feliz. Soy tu amor escondido, un silencio que quema, un secreto callado que te atrapa y te condena. Soy tu amor escondido, tu juguete de gala. Llegué tarde a tu vida, pero así soy feliz. Soy tu amor escondido.
Welcome, guys. How are y'all doing? Thank you so very much. Everybody's already here. Holy crap. Hello, Norma. How are you doing? Big B, thank you so very much for joining us, brother, man. I appreciate you. Oh, the one and only. It's Tejano time from DFW. Nice surprise Wednesday. It's my lucky day. Yeah. Well, he's having trouble with his lucky day. So he'll get here. He'll get here soon enough. So yeah, that was his first song. That's why I played it. So I just wanted to get it on there so that way we could get to hearing it real quick. We're having trouble right now trying to get him on. He's in the studio. Okay. So he's recording right now. And that's why we try to do it the way we were trying to do it right now because of the fact that he's in the studio. So we've actually redid. This is like the third time we've had the opportunity to get this done. And so just so you know, it's the truth. We've had issues with trying to get him on, but he's here. Okay. So please, thank you so very much for all of y'all that are joining, man. I'm surprised. I'm really surprised that, oh, you know what? Hold on just a second. Ladies and gentlemen, the man of the hour, the person that you've been waiting on, the one, the only, the legend that brings it on down from downtown. I don't know. I have no more monikers to give him, but here he is, the one and only Lucky Joe. I can't hear you, bro. Your microphone is turned off, I think.
It's on. It's
There
on.
it is. I can hear you now. Now I can hear
Yeah. Okay. Awesome.
you. I'm sorry, brother.
Sorry I got on late. It's just that I was at the. I'm at the studio right now.
Yeah, I know. That was what I was explaining. I was like, he's at the studio. I know he's busy. We would try to get this thing done for a long time, and I'm so glad that you're here, brother. But we've got a lot of people that joined in. I'm surprised because I didn't have that much time to advertise it. But people are joining in. I got Norma from Michigan. She's joining in. She says hello, of course. And then I got B Borario Lopez. He's a DJ out in Houston, Texas. He says hello. It's Tejano time from Dallas DFW. He's saying hello. One of the best names in my circle is Patricia Archuleta Fincher Mancini. She says blessings, everyone. Much love from Fort Worth, Texas. So mira, nombre, you got everybody, bro.
Saludos a toda la gente que nos acompaña. Thank you once again for having me on your show, man. Like I said, we're in the middle of recording right now, and I was showing Freddie some songs. Y entra Mark de volar. Hey, don't forget. I'm like, I forgot. Echándole ganas, bro. Super excited about this year. We got a lot of things happening, a lot of things going on, and we can't wait to get to y'all, man. To get to everybody's city. We're so hungry for work. So it's gonna be a good year.
Yeah, and first of all, I've already sent you a congratulations, but I wanted to say to you personally, congratulations on your nuptials you just recently. Well, it's not recently; it's been a while since you've gotten married, but I haven't had the opportunity to tell you to yourself. Congratulations, of course, and you know that's a step, bro.
Uh-huh.
That's another part of your life that you're a great songwriter and a great singer, and you bring emotion to your a lot of emotion to your music, and
Um,
that's another step of your music that's really awesome,
you know,
and
I got married about 4 or 5 months ago, and it's algo muy bonito, but because I got to marry my best friend, man, and she's in the music industry as well, and she understands what it takes to do what we do, man, and for somebody like me, and I say that with all respect, somebody like us in the music business, it's kind of difficult to find someone that understands what we do. Y ella sabe la onda, so I'm super happy, man. Like I said, we have great plans for the future. She just released 2 singles as well, and I'm working on my new album. Just released a single, Tumba Falsa, bajo la compañía de Freddie Records. We're promoting that right now, and it's doing really good, man. All over the state of Texas, we've been doing great. So estamos bien bendecidos.
yeah, and it's doing good here, of course, but and hopefully we'll have her on the show sooner or later, and I know she's a busy person as well, trying to get her stuff squared away, and she's lucky, for lack of a better term, because you can help her with, like, you write music and stuff like that, and so you know
Yeah.
and you're right, it takes a certain kind of person to understand what it's like to be on the road, what it's like to be on the go, and stuff falls in your lap, man. You gotta, hey, we just finished this, but we got another gig over here, we just came up, they want us over here, can we do it? Yeah, and you go.
Yeah, yeah. Pues ultimately, at the end of the day, esto es parte de nuestro trabajo. De esto vivimos. We live off of this. So to tell you the truth, if I eat, we all eat.
Right.
Y aquí comemos todos, man. So hay que entender eso. Y ella es muy buena para eso. Y recently here we just named our new tour, Échale Ganas, and
uh,
we're super excited, man. That I could never come up with a name for the tour, bro. I was like, man, what and recently my dad passed away, December 2nd. He passed away, and every time I would call my dad, quejándome, complaining, dad, este pedo tan difícil, y que I don't know, the dances are slow, and he would always tell me, man, he would always say, mijo, échale ganas, mijo, échale ganas, no te agüites, échale ganas. So when I was thinking about the name, I was like, you know what? My dad, he would always tell me, échale ganas. So we decided to name the tour Échale Ganas, man. And that goes with everything, man. Anything you do, if you feel like bummed out. You don't want to go to work. You don't want, you're bummed out with your kids. You have to, you know, take them to school in the morning. No, man, échale ganas. We live such a short life, bro.
Yeah.
My dad's passing really, really brought that to light for me. And it's like if you ever want to go on a vacation to like a place that you've never been and you're holding back, don't hold back, man. Ustedes échenle todas las ganas que puedan. Go to that place, go to go on that dream vacation. Acabo, ¿qué te vas a llevar? No te vas a llevar nada. You
That's
know,
right.
y los recuerdos te llevas, bro. Los recuerdos vas a dejar, the memories you're going to leave with others that still stay on this earth, they're going to be there. But you yourself, you need to go out. Échale ganas. That's why we put it. That's why we named the tour Échale ganas.
Definitely, definitely. Vicky Gonzalez, she said, or V Gonzalez, she says, good advice, very good advice.
I mean, I don't know, man. I've gotten to the point in my life where I'm putting it on cruise control, bro. Ya lo que venga, venga, ni más famoso, ni menos famoso, ni más menos rico. Hey, la onda es sobrevivir y dejar una legacía bonita para tus hijos, bro. That's my point, man.
Yeah, that very true. Susan Solis says, congratulations, Lucky Joe, and your wife.
Oh,
You
thank
know, that's wonderful that you have that relationship going on and you're moving forward and you're doing everything. I'm Native American, and what we have in our life, we say you live forever on the lips of those that you affect. So be careful how you treat others
you.
because that's how they're going to make you live forever.
Exactly.
So you want to treat people well. You want to be a good person. You want to live a good life. And
I couldn't agree with you more, brother. This past interview that I had, they asked me, "What is your goal in life? What is going to be your greatest accomplishment? What do you think you're gonna, what would you like to accomplish?" And I said to them, I said, what I would love to leave behind is a good legacy for my kids,
mhm,
good legacy for my children, people to tell my children, hey, you know what? You had a great dad. You had a good dad. He was kind. He was funny. He made us, cry. He made us laugh. He made us happy. He made us sad. I want to leave a good legacy para mis hijos, para que ellos sepan que su padre fue un buen padre, and to me, bro, that is the ultimate. I could receive awards and Grammy nominations and left and right, but at the end of the day, man, it's about the legacy you leave behind. And exactly the way you said it, exactly what you said is what I would love to just, leave this earth content knowing that I was a good person, man, that I tried my best to be kind to everyone, man. Eso es muy importante.
yeah, I think it shows in your fans. Remember last year when you were recording and you did your song on at Fanfare.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and I mean, come on, bro. I was there. I wasn't. I'm smart, bro. I'm an old guy,
Yeah.
right? I'm an old military guy, and I saw the sea of people. I was like, I'm not. No, I'm gonna be up here. But you know where they park? You know that little ramp?
Yeah. Yeah.
That's where I was. I was like, I ain't stupid. I ain't gonna go down there. No, they would step all over me, dude. But it was packed, bro, and it was wonderful. And I saw the love that your fans are loyal, bro. Your fans are 100%. And I mean,
You,
it's a wonderful thing.
it's been a long journey, man. I started when I was 17, and I've been doing this for over 30 years of my life. So, I mean, I have to grow on someone.
It has to rub off.
Yeah, if you don't like me, eventually you're gonna have to, because I mean, we're nowhere, bro.
I want to be around. Real quick, let me just do this, a couple of shout outs real quick to a good friend of mine, Rick Valderrama. He's joining us tonight. Hey, how you doing, Rick? A beautiful singer, a wonderful voice. Alice Nino from DFW. She's joining us as well. Tu amigo Pete, he's here. He says, hey, it's not what we can get in this world, but what we leave behind. Thank you so very much. Of course, Norma Salazar, she says he was awesome in Vegas and in Milwaukee. I guess she saw you in Milwaukee también. Janie Rios, how are you doing, girlfriend? She says we are there for the video, front row. I told you, bro. They're like they were there, bro. They were there. Chrissy E from Hawaii. She's doing some Hawaiian Tejano. Aloha, mi gente. Thank you so very much for joining us. Remember, we got too many, bro. I'm just gonna let it go. And Henry, excuse me, Henry. He says, "Hey, Lucky Joe, see you in an hour in New Mexico Radio. If we can get there, bro." Just kidding.
Compra comercial, carnal.
Oh, Richie. I'm sorry, Richie. I thought Rick who Richie. By the way, congratulations, Richie, man. I'm glad that he's feeling better. He was in the hospital not too long ago. Now he's out. I was praying for you, brother. You know I'm here for you anytime. Alejandro Garcia. Hey, Indio, saludos to you and Lucky Joe, and a shout out to everyone who's listening. Thank you so very much, brother. Man, I appreciate you. Man, we get too many. This is anyway. So, going with your music, you're in the studio. You're recording right now. Your last album is still doing really good. You have the new song, Falsa Tumba. Well, tell me a little bit about that last song that you just released not too long ago.
Well, Tumba Falsa is an old hit, de los Tigres del Norte, and we just paid tribute to it. Le brindamos un homenaje a la canción because, well, Freddie had asked me to record a couple of favorites of mine de la música norteña. So the previous album, Norteño y Poderoso, we recorded Palomito, Flor de Capomo, Dos Coronas a mi Madre. We recorded a whole bunch of norteño songs. And we did very well with it, man. La gente tejana nos aceptó, brother. And that was something that was so special to me because, our tejanos are tejanos hardcore, man. But when they heard me singing those songs, a lot of people were telling me, man, you're bringing back so many memories. De mi abuelo, my grandma used to dance that song. My tío used to sing that song. So when we came across this next album, Pa' que no te cuenten, Freddie was like, mira, you did really good with this norteño album. Try to keep it the same, but write the songs yourself. So I started writing a lot of the songs, and I'm happy to say, and I'm proud to say that this past album, Pa' que no te cuenten, 80% of those songs I wrote. And kind of like the title track that I did with Jesse Turner, Pa' que no te cuenten, the collaboration that we did, me and him wrote it, and I'm super proud of that. We released Te Marqué, the cumbia that was really, really good. La gente guapachosa la aceptó. And now with Tumba Falsa, we stayed with the norteño traditional cover, and we didn't change much of it. We didn't change anything because I think, personally speaking, in my opinion, man, when you have a old hit, it's already a hit. You don't
Right.
to fix it. You don't have to, put anything different to it. I mean, I wanted to pay respects to those Tigres, and we left it the same. The only thing different is the vocal. It's my
Mhm.
vocal. Es una voz tejana, and it came out pretty good. We just recorded the video for it a couple of days, yesterday, as a matter of fact.
Yeah.
And the video should be coming out on Freddie Records TV, like in about, I don't know, about a week or 2 weeks. You should be able to catch that video on Freddie Records TV channel on YouTube. Y déjame te digo, carnal, déjame te digo. I don't know if you've seen the cover art to that single, La Tumba Falsa.
Hmm.
I'm kneeling down in front of a grave, and I have two kids next to me, and that's all part of the music. Like, that's all part of the song. The song itself tells a story about how this woman abandoned a family, abandoned the man and two kids, and she left them. And he had to create a story. He had to create basically lie to the kids and tell them that the mom had passed away, so that the kids would not, because he was just too embarrassed.
Yeah.
So at the end of the song, it says that the mom wants to come back, and he's like, "Pues, what do you want me to do? You want me to tell them that I revived you?"
Right.
So esa canción, it has a lot of good lyrics. It has a really good meaning, and we basically did the video exactly to the words of the song. So we filmed the video here at the Corpus Christi Cemetery here in Christi, and some parts of it here at Freddie Records. So it came out really, really good. Those kids that are on the cover art, they did such an amazing job. Matilda and Christian Lozano, they did such an amazing job. It's a great video, man, and I can't wait for you guys to hear it. I mean, to see it.
Yeah, I think that's one of the things. It's really hard to find good children to. I do a lot of music videos,
Uh
and
huh.
I've already filmed several short stories, and I've done a couple of feature films. And that's the one thing. It's animals and kids.
Oh,
Hijo.
you know what? I love working with kids because, it's just so fun. It's really fun. I there was a part where we were telling the little girl not to smile,
Hmm.
For some reason, she would smile even bigger.
Yeah. See, you're like, please don't smile, please.
Yeah, to tell her, I said, Mija, give me a big, big smile. And she smiled real big. I said, okay, now be mad. And she was mad. So I think I broke her out of the.
Right.
She made a real ugly face. Like, I had a lot of fun with the kids, man. It's a great video, and I can't wait for you guys to see it.
Well, we have the lyric video that Mark sent over. So let's go ahead and take a listen to Tumba Falsas, because this is the one that you're currently promoting right now. We'll go ahead and take a listen to that song, so that way you guys that are asking about it, you can actually see the cover on it and everything else. So that way you get a little familiarity to it. It's already on the station right now. It's been playing. But just so that way you get better context of what it is that Lucky's talking about. This is Tumba Falsas from Lucky Joe. I'm in the Yo right here on Kivu Radio.
Cuando te fuiste, mis hijos preguntaron a dónde está mamá. Ni modo de decirles que tú me traicionabas, así es que una tragedia les tuve que inventar. ¿Qué crees que hice? Les dije que moriste y los llevé al panteón. Y en una tumba falsa, donde grabé tu nombre, aún le llevan flores a la que los dejó. Y en esa tumba falsa quedaron enterrados toditos los recuerdos de tu maldito amor. Ahora que volviste, ¿qué quieres que les diga? Ni modo que reviva a la que se murió. El más pequeño ayer besó tu foto y preguntó por ti. Mire que la besaba y me llené de celos, pues tú no te mereces que te quieran así. Y en esa tumba falsa quedaron enterrados toditos los recuerdos de tu maldito amor. Ahora que volviste, ¿qué quieres que les diga? Ni modo que reviva a la que se murió.
Hola. Well, there's a lot of people that are joining in and remembering that song. They were listening in, and that's pretty cool, man. I really do appreciate that. You know, that so many people were there. Hold on, my signals, they're getting all crazy here on my board. No, you know what, like you said, you know, you stayed true to the music, you just changed the vocals just a little bit, but you know, bringing back music. I'm not from the norteño world. I learned Tejano music. Like I said, I'm Native American. I'm not from that deal, but I still appreciate the music for what it is. People
Yeah.
ask me sometimes, why don't I play norteño music? Because I can't give it justice. I don't know it well enough to be true to it. You
Yeah.
can't just play something just for the sake, because, well, it's popular. No, that you have to know the music and be honest with it. You
Yeah.
can't just do it. That's not fair to the person that listens to it, and it's not fair to the person that you're doing it. And so, you know, for me, I'm very true and very honest with what I do, and I try to make sure that I represent it correctly. And I just don't know it well enough, but I do appreciate it because my wife is from Mexico. Well, not her family's from Mexico.
Yeah.
She's a first generation American Mexican, and so she's introduced me to a lot of that. You know, I'd rather play the version of Lucky than Los Tigres. Yeah, no, you've already changed it, bro. So that's a good one. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, the on YouTube, what's been happening is that my let me clarify something real quick. I am a radio station first. Okay. I do broadcast for this is for not just for you, Lucky. I'm sorry. I'm trying to talk to the crowd, to the audience. I am a radio station first. So I do have my licenses and everything else. It's just that on YouTube, it doesn't get cleared until after because I don't know why it is. Every time I go live, on certain songs they'll mute them and then I have to go back through and say this is my license and then they unmute them even though the person that's singing it is
Yeah. Yeah.
right there.
It happens to me all the time. I put stuff, excuse me, and they tell me copyright infringement laws y que esto que el otro.
You're like it's my
Like,
song.
wait a minute, I wrote it. Like, what?
Susan Solis says Lucky Joe, I love the music, you know, so there you go.
Thank you, guys.
Abel says, loudest street taco in the house. Saludos desde Lake Jackson, Texas. A big fan of Lucky. Thank you so very much, you know, for joining us here.
Oh, you're welcome.
Yeah. And Facebook does it too sometimes. I don't know why. I really don't. But, you know, now that I mentioned that, let me go ahead and let you know, Mark, I was talking to Mark earlier, but Mark says that they're having a what? They're having a 4th of July. I mean, not 4th of July, Valentine's Day discount for Lucky Joe stuff at the Lucky Joe store at Freddie Records. You can go and get your Lucky Joe, his albums there at Freddie Records. Go ahead and click on or tag that QR code and it'll take you there. All you have to do is just, that's how you support Lucky Joe, man. Go to his shows, buy his album.
I'm going to click on it myself.
It works. It really does. It takes you to Freddie Records so that way you can buy the album. So there you go.
So I need to copy paste that thing.
I'll send it to you, bro.
Yeah.
I'll send it to you.
I can post it on my website or on my Facebook.
Yeah, right. Mondo Loco says, stop the copyrighted your own music. Dude, it happens all the time, bro. It really does. And it's an algorithm. You have to understand it's a computer that's doing it. So just you know, that's the way it goes, you know. But there it is. There's the deal. So that way you can do it. And we are here because Lucky Joe is a beautiful soul he's singer and he sings from the heart. So that's why they're here for supporting. I'm reading them as we go along, so that way they won't take that QR code off of it. But you know, and you're right. The previous song that you had released earlier with Te Marqué de Cumbia, that was good, bro. I like that song. The way you put it out there, it's a fun song, and you know, and you know that's the deal. That's part of your legacy. You've been doing it so long there at Freddie Records, you know, and you know that's part of your legacy. And
this whole album, Pa que no te cuenten, it's a mirror image of my character, of who I am as a person and in my personality. If you go into that album and listen to that album, you'll listen to my serious side, you'll hear my funny side, you'll hear my romantic side. That album, Pa que no te cuenten, it's full of cumbias guapachosas, it's full of rancheras bailables, it's got a balseada that's really, really good. So that whole album is really like put together well. You know, it's original. And I only did like maybe unas 2 or 3 covers, but the rest of the album, I wrote all the songs, you know. And this album that we're working on right now, people are going to be surprised, man, because we're doing some different rhythms. We're doing some different tempos. We want to collaborate with different artists now. And it's going to be good. Pero por lo pronto, pido a toda la gente que vaya y descargue el más reciente disco que se llama Pa que no te cuenten. You guys, if you don't have it yet, you guys got to go download it at your favorite digital download store and help us out, because it's really, you know, it's really important for you guys to stream and to buy our music, but there's no more CDs being sold, brother. So we really have to pick up the streams and pick up the downloads, so we could, so we can get compensated a little bit for what.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, this is what we do for a living. So we would really appreciate that, guys.
Yeah, so just so that way I can show you real quick for those of y'all that are watching. Look, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to just go to that QR code. Now watch, it's gonna show up there. Wait, hold on. I know I did this just a while ago. I did it to make it work. All right, there she goes. First, it pops up that somebody linked on it. Mira nomás.
There you go.
Here you go, and then it goes to get my coupon. There's see, you automatically get 10% off of your discount. Man, I'm good. Man, I'm good. Yeah. Look at that. Lucky Joe. All of it. Let me focus for you.
Andale.
Lucky Joe. Lucky Joe. Lucky Joe. Lucky Joe.
Hey,
Lucky Joe. There you go. All of it, Lucky Joe. Freddie Records.
you need to send that code to me.
And just so you know, somebody asked how much it was. All of them, because of the discount, if you order them today, because of the discount, all of them are under $10. Mira nomás. Album.
You get 10% off, right?
Yep. Well, plus that's plus the discount. It works out to $10, less than $10.
Awesome. That's great.
See, I take care of you. And by the way, if you're listening to the song on the radio, which those of you that are listening to it on the radio, or you're listening to it on my internet, on my website, then when you hear the song, there'll be an add to cart button that's going to be next to the song. You can click on that add to cart button. It's going to take you to iTunes. You can buy the song or buy the album or all of his albums there. Now, I do not make any money from that transaction, but because I am a fully accredited radio station with ASCAP, BMI, SOSEC, C-Core, and I report to SoundStream, I get a discount on my licenses.
Well, there
See?
you
Works both ways.
Yeah.
So I got a question for you real quick. Alejandro Garcia says, Lucky, on your first two albums, you used a funny character that was pretty funny. How did you come up with that? And will you use them in the future?
On the first album, they're talking about Don Pepe. Don Pepe was a character that I created that wanted to get signed with Freddie Records. We were here late at night, and I was just on my guitar, and the engineer was actually recording me, and I didn't know he was recording me. And I came up with this funny voice, and I was singing like if I was drunk, and it was Don Pepe, and he wanted to get signed by Freddie Records. He calls Freddie Records. I did the whole skit, man, and they recorded me. And when we heard it, was Freddie liked it, and we ended up putting it on the album. So on the second album, I did it again, like a part two, where he finally gets signed by the record label. And I think that I've grown from that, in a way. So I don't know if I don't know if I'll ever go back to doing that, because it was something fun at the moment and stuff like that. Pero through the years, uno pues le pega la madurez, brother. You get a little bit older and wiser, and I think right now what we're basically doing is trying to focus and stay serious about what we're doing, Pero who knows? Maybe later down the future, I'll come up with another skit for Don Pepe.
Yeah, there's never a wrong time for levity. You can always have fun. Seriously, there's always times for serious music. Serious times, but you got to remember to have fun as well. Vic Gonzalez, big time Vic, how are you doing? That guy can sing real good. Thank you, Vic. I think we all know that though, bro.
Thank you, saluditos, man.
Yeah, Vic is. I can't wait for fanfare for the radio gala. I will be at the radio gala. So if you are an artist that wants to get some exposure, last year we had 65 radio stations. I did 37 interviews last year.
Ooh-wee.
37 interviews, and I had I think I'm not gonna lie to you, but I know it was over 16,000 people that were listening to me when I did the interview. So Go out there. You get some exposure, especially if you're a new artist. Lucy Lopez from TLL. She says, hey, Lawrence Indio and Lucky Joe. Saw your picture in my town, Amarillo, at Cadillac Ranch. Hope you enjoyed it.
Yes, we did a tour. We did a radio tour over there in Amarillo. We went to New Mexico, Abilene, todo West Texas. We had a radio tour about 2 weeks ago, and we went to go visit all the radio stations out there: San Angelo, Lubbock, Odessa, and it was pretty cool, man. You know, a lot of DJs, they weren't expecting me to go all the way out there, and it's something that I like to do because, you know, there's nothing better than to shake a DJ's hand and look him in the eye and tell him thank you, man. There's nothing better than that. I mean, you could do a Zoom, you could do this. There's nothing wrong with this, pero at the same time, you know, llegar ahí a cabina y darle la mano al program director o al DJ y decirle, hey, aquí estoy y sabes qué, muchas gracias. Igualmente aquí, brother, thank you for having me on your show and
Oh, of
you know,
course.
letting me, you know, take a little bit of your platform to, you know, promote my music. I appreciate it.
No, well, I truly enjoy you. I know we've been trying to do it. And actually, you were here in San Angelo. That's where I'm based out of.
Oh, wow.
And you were supposed to come to the to here, but your manager, when he called me, he's like, hey, Lawrence, we're going to be in San Angelo. And I was like, dude, I'm a veteran. I have a VA appointment and I can't change VA appointments. There's nothing I can do about that.
No, of course not, man. And thank you for your service, brother.
Oh,
Fíjate
yeah.
que,
Thank you.
you know, estamos en lo mismo, estamos en la misma onda, echándole ganas, así como dice mi tour, echándole ganas y esperamos que la gente siga apoyando nuestra música y siga apoyando nuestras presentaciones when we go play out live. We really appreciate everybody's effort to go out and watch us live. That's very important as well. So I can't wait to go back to San Angelo, man. I know I was supposed to go to some Penny Tap.
Yeah. Penny Tap House.
Yeah, but then it got rescheduled. So I should be out there soon, si Dios quiere.
Yeah, definitely. And, you know, there's what I tell people are like, well, why don't you move to San Antonio? And I was like, there's lots of stuff in San Antonio, but here in San Angelo, I'm 90 miles away from a lot of cities that are mid-sized, that are over 100,000 people. If you do the math, it's like 1 million people here in this area because San Angelo is 120,000, Odessa is 165, Midland's 145, Big Springs 98, Lubbock is 128, and Abilene's 165. That's 500,000 people that I'm sitting in the middle of within 100 miles. So
yeah,
it's a good reach. It's a good reach. And I try to do my best to get people from down there, from the valley, especially from the valley, coming up here. So that way they can get some coverage as well.
exactly.
And that's the deal. But let me go ahead and play another song for you. Te marqué, because it's a good cumbia. So that way people can listen to some more music and then kind of enjoy it. So that way it's not just us jibber jabbering. So that way we can, you know, also promote some of your music and get some more. By the way, if you're sending me music, make sure that it has an ISRC code. That's for you, not for me. So that way you, the artist, can get paid. All right. Because I do have my license. That's what it's for. Here it is. Te marqué from Lucky Joe. And it goes like this.
Anoche me fui a una cantina para tomarme un caguamón. A veces sí me curo esta herida que me dejaste en el corazón. Después de unos shots de tequila me dieron ganas hasta de llorar. Que puse puras rolas de Chente y se burlaba la gente al escucharme cantar. Y te marqué, pero no me contestaste. Quisiera verte otra vez para poder abrazarte. Y te marqué, pero no me contestaste. Quisiera verte otra vez para poder abrazarte. shots de tequila me dieron ganas hasta de llorar. Que puse puras rolas de Chente y se burlaba la gente al escucharme cantar. Y te marqué, pero no me contestaste, Quisiera verte otra vez para poder abrazarte. Y te marqué, pero no me contestaste, Quisiera verte otra vez para poder abrazarte. Te marqué, pero no me contestaste, Quisiera verte otra vez para poder abrazarte. Y te marqué, pero no me contestaste, Después de tanto quererte, quizá tú ya me olvidaste. ¡Uepa! ¡Sabo, sabo!
When I go out there, people are like, "That's me."
Oh, thank you, man. Oh, yes, thank you, brother, for having me on your show. Ya me quedan 15 minutos para ir a transfer to the other one.
Yeah, no, I know, man. I just wanted to play that one real quick. I wanted to send some shout outs real quick
Oh,
to the people that have been in there and have been trying to get these informations. Lucky, since all my recordings that are at Freddie Records, we should collaborate one day. That's a good question. By the way, my husband said thank you for the autographing the guitar with Freddie Martinez Jr. a couple of years back when he was doing the bully prevention donation that we were having. So that's it. And D. Burleson just jumped in. He says that guy's pretty good. Who is that guy?
Steve Burleson.
Yeah, he's here.
Do you remember Siento deseo de besarte, deseo de amarte, me estoy
Enamorando.
D right there.
Yeah.
Love D, man.
Yeah.
Where you at, bro?
Yeah, he's doing that other show. We don't talk about that show.
Que loco, loco.
Right. Tu linda cara.
And if anybody had the energy and the hype back in the day, it was D, man. That group, man, they had so much energy and they just brought a presence like no other. It's awesome. I had a chance to interview with him and another buddy of his. It was pretty cool. It was really, really fun.
Well, thank you so very much. I'm going to go ahead and give you a couple of minutes so that way you can send out your shout outs. Don't forget to remind people where they can go ahead and contact you. Let me go ahead and put up this QR code real quick. Wood Lucky Joe. You can check it out right there. And also, I picked up your number. If you want your booking information to book Lucky Joe, go ahead and call 210-914-932. Wait, what's the number?
7469.
746.
It's 210-941-7469. You gotta change that one. Right?
Okay, well, that's 7.
It's 210-941-7469.
7469.
All right. And don't forget to follow me on all social media. TikTok, Lucky Joe Oficial. Lucky Joe Oficial on Instagram. Lucky Joe Music on Facebook. Lucky Joe Oficial on X, which used to be Twitter and now it's X. También, for all the Freddie Records artists, go ahead and go onto Freddie Records TV channel on YouTube, Freddie Records TV, and FreddieRecordsOnlineStore.com for all the physical copies. Guys, thank you so much. Thank you for the interview, compadre.
You got it, brother. You got it, man. I will tell you this, bro. I really do appreciate you coming on and next time we need to make it a longer one.
Yeah, for sure. Unfortunately, we didn't know that it was going to be this tight, close knit of a time frame. So, pero como quiera, a la próxima we'll do something longer and así con más tiempo, okay?
Yeah, I'll reach out and I'm gonna try to get Devin on here as well, of course, because she's got to get her promotion as well. But I wanted to separate her. I didn't want y'all to be together. I wanted,
claro.
She's her own artist and she needs to have her own time. And with that being said, thank you so very much to Lucky Joe. Thank you to everyone that was joining us here today. Thank you so very much for y'all. I know it was a surprise one, but I'm really surprised that y'all guys showed up. I think we're sitting at like 400 people that just showed up.
Oh my goodness. If everybody would send us $1, cállate.
Right, yeah, that would be awesome. Danny Nayola, by the way, he says, saludos, Lucky Joe, el indio departed de parte de Alma y Danny Nolia. Hey, thank you very much, bro. Well, I want to send you with another song from Lucky Joe. That one, the one he released not too long ago, Pa' que no te quitan.
Pa' que no te cuenten.
Cuentan. There you go. Sorry, man. I told you I'm a transplant, bro. I'm a Native American. If you speak, my name is Michiwampi Achelo. So.
Gesundheit. Bro, sorry, bro.
No,
¿Cómo?
No, Michiwampi Achelo. You're not even close, man. You're not even close. All right, guys. Thank you so very much for y'all joining us. We really do appreciate you. If you were having a bad day today wasn't your day, just remember, every day planes take off against the wind. You matter. You are loved.
Échale ganas.
Hasta luego. We're going to leave you by No Te Cuenten and Gesundheit here.
Nos vemos.
Take it easy, brother. Thank you very much, and I appreciate it.
Pa' que no te cuente, te lo vengo a decir, que me vieron con otra. Es cierto y soy muy feliz. Pa' que no te cuenten, ella no es como tú. Ella sí me ama. Es bonita su luz. Pa' que no te cuenten, me he vuelto a enamorar. Las heridas que tú me dejaste, ella las supo sanar. Pa' que no te cuenten, el amor lo encontré. En sus brazos vuelvo a vivir, vuelvo a sentir lo que contigo jamás sentí. Pa' que no te cuenten, te lo vengo a decir.